Hi, it's Ellie. I'm trying to take this video. It's taking me a lot of cuts between my coughs I'm having because I'm a really severe cold I have and some other issues I'm having in the house. But wounds. So I had 5 incisions, 2 of which healed completely within 10 days after the surgery. I had 3 that had not healed after the surgery, so I wanted to see my primary care physician. At that point, the wound that was on my side was infected, and it was all not happy looking. Now that wound on my side initially did have like a red ring all the way around it, which was really, I thought was weird because none of the other incisions had that. The others were just kind of a little line and little sutures, and they were all clean and proper. But the one on my side did have a little line of sutures, but then there was like just around it was a really dark rim of red. I'm not sure quite what happened there, but it looked bad. But obviously it was bad because by 10 days it was completely, well, it was infected earlier than 10 days. So at 10 days the doctor put me on more antibiotics, and the same antibiotics I was on from Tijuana. One thing I will note though is when I got the antibiotics in the States, it did indicate that you're supposed to have the antibiotics, I think it's 6 hours after antacids. 4 to 6 hours, I can't remember exactly which, but you weren't supposed to take them together. And Dr. Ramos Kelly's instructions had told us to take our antibiotics and our antacids at the same time. So obviously my antibiotics I was originally taking were not being fully absorbed, if whatnot, but so that might have helped a little bit with causing the infection to get worse. So this week, I guess, I went to a dermatologist this time because the wound is still not healing. And the dermatologist says that it's an abscess that's gone down into the fat layer. She says that she thinks that the actual incision is healed. This is the, I don't know, it's about that big around of a hole. And it's kind of like that big, like there's no way for the sides to connect to start healing. So it's going to have to heal from the fat layer up, and then once it does that, then the skin can actually finally heal in. So she's put me on a Duroderm patch that I'm supposed to leave on there for every 3 to 4 days, rinse it out with just in the shower, and then put the patch back on. No meds, no nothing, just leave it alone and cover it up and don't let air get to it. So doing that, and then she wants to see me in another 3 weeks, which obviously that means this thing's not going to heal anytime soon. And in 3 weeks she'll reevaluate it. She says she may have to excise some of the skin around the outsides if it's not healing, to promote healing, which makes sense, but that doesn't sound like it's going to be fun, and it sounds like this wound on my side is going to be with me for most of the summer maybe, but c'est la vie. And then my other 2 wounds I have that still haven't healed. One of them is the one that's between my boobs, one that would have held the liver out of the way. The reason it's not healed is because there's an incision, a suture sticking out, which after the surgery I saw the suture and I mentioned it to the nurse, and I think she trimmed it a little bit, but she didn't like get rid of it, like get it down far enough so it was still sticking out of my body. Well, there's just this little stick sticking straight up, and it's right on my bra line, so I haven't been able to wear a bra for 3 weeks, which has been quite exciting. And so like my body keeps healing up to it, and then it gets irritated and then comes back out again. So it's that little thing is causing a pain in my ass. But if it's still there in 3 weeks when I go back to the dermatologist, I'm going to tell her to somehow dig in and dig that sucker out, because that's just ridiculous. And then the final incision, which was the one that I thought would be the only one I'd have problems with, is the one that's by my belly button, which is where they take the stomach out. And it's healing slowly, but it is healing. I would think in another week to 10 days it should be completely healed up, like the original 2 incisions I had that were healed completely. So that's an update. I'll give you another post in a few weeks as to what's going on, and I'll try to insert some photos here of my incisions. And that's about it. I hope you guys are having a good one, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.